Alright, so demonstration of Killer Instinct. So set up for the current configuration of 2-player, 2 joysticks. It's got the tactile button, so click, 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 and it's 8-way, so you can jump, oh crikey, on an angle. And all 6 buttons are working. And then of course the 2-player one is working as well. To exit out, you push player 1 and push the credit button, and it'll exit out to that one there now. So because it's PC based, it's got a lot of punch, so it can play these sort of games that the other machines don't seem to play. So yeah, so a lot more punchier with this. Now with this particular machine, it's interchangeable, so at the current configuration it's set up for arcade mode, but if you wanted to play some of the other things here, so if you wanted to play like some of the, Sega Dreamcast or the Nintendo GameCube, it's a matter of having the using the controller pad for those. You can also play some of the old classic Atari games. You can also do handheld games. You can also play some keyboard and mice games with the little compact keyboard and mice that come with it as well. To exit the system, it's a matter of just going all the way to the bottom. When you're in shutdown, you push the A button, it'll shut down the computer for you as well. You can also configure it so you can add to favorite lists and change between favorite lists as well. The good thing about this one is the controller panel here for the 2 players can be interchanged with a racing wheel. To show you how that's done, your best bet is to probably shut down the computer. So we'll shut it down, and like so, go down to the bottom and go shut down. It'll shut down, and then it's a matter of the lights will go off when it's turned off. A matter of undoing to 2 screws, and the second screw, because it's a Windows 10 based sort of system, it is important that when you plug this controller panel back in, that you get the one with the yellow cord is plugged in first, and that's at the bottom left, and then the other one is the top left on the plugged in second. So it's a matter of undoing 2 screws, unscrew the, pull out the connectors, grab your racing wheel, and then plug the power in, which is here. Power, power, power. Plug that into the bottom of this. Somewhere there. Whoops. There we go. And then it's a matter of getting your cords out of the way. This cord always seems to be in the way. Put that there like so. And then slide it in. Slide it in. There we go. And then put the screws in back into place. Unscrew. Let's put the cord down. There we go. Two screws. So now the wheel's attached. Now you should have a cable that's here that's linked to the pedals, which is that one, and the other one's the USB. Now what I normally would do is I'd go around to the back, turn on the computer. When it starts to boot up, turn that one on, so that'll be flashing. And then when it's like that, plug in the wheel at the back. And now it's configured to do your racing games. So you use the control panel pad to go into the racing game. So we'll wait for it to load to do that. And then we just go down to your arcade racing games. And we're there. And the racing wheel games are set up for Model 2 and Model 3. Push the A button. You got your Daytona, IndyCar, ManX TT, and your Sega Rally. Let's have a crack at the Daytona. So it's set up for forward first, second, third, fourth, and credit and starters on the left here, and of course your accelerator and brake are on the floor there. And let's have a bit of a crack at manual. Start your engines. So go third into fourth. Let's get it on. Force feedback's all working really well. 21.5-inch screen, very crisp sort of image. And away you go. And then to exit out, it's a matter of grabbing the controller pad and pushing the 2 buttons to exit out. I'll show you. So that was Daytona on the Model 2. On the Model 3, I'll get it to go. There's your Daytona. It's also got Scud Racer and Sega Rally. And so it's a matter of going to, let's have a crack at Daytona 2. Same principle, so forward first, second, paddle on the left is third, paddle on the right is fourth. You got your credit button, start button, change the views on this side, and on this one it's actually the exit button's this button here. So we'll have a bit of a crack at this one. We'll have a go on that. And we'll have a go on a hard car. I'm always a fan of the manual. Here we go. And that's your, that exit out by pushing that button there. And yeah, once again, if you wanted to play one of the others, you can. If you want to exit, it's just a matter of going down to shut down computer and hit the A to shut it down, or play other sort of games on here if you want. Yeah, it's quite a good setup. So it's like a multi-machine in one. So you can set it up for a racer. You can set it up for the classic control panel, control games. You can also set it up with the arcade stylus things, and then you can also set it up and play some of the old-fashioned keyboard and mice type of games down the bottom as well. Because it's PC based, there's plenty of room to add more stuff to it, and it's plenty of and because it's PC based as well, you'll find that it's got a lot of punch. So a lot of the arcade games that you can't get to run correctly on other systems will work correctly on this one. And a good example is like your Killer Instinct and like Naomi seems to work well on this system as well, and there's a few others that work well as well. So it's a fantastic sort of all-in-one sort of thing. Now there is room for extras as well, but it's not currently configured like that. But there's a little notch in the back here, so if you ever wanted to put a sensor bar here for a light gun game, it's a matter of getting a gun and the sensor bar, and it's got the spot there already for all that sort of stuff in there as well. So it's a complete sort of a package where it'll do everything, pretty much everything you want it to do, plus there's room for more. You're not limited with this also system, because it is PC based. It will save games, and on some select games you can do the new sort of feature of net play, as well as you can also do the achievements as well. But it's a matter of, not all of them will do that, but there's some that will. It's a matter of, you know, because it's PC based, you can get in there easily and set all that sort of stuff up if you want to. So it's a more of a, you know, high-end, complete sort of package. This one fits on top of a bar, like a bar fridge, or you can put it on a desk, or you can put it on a chest of drawers, and has a door at the back, volume controls at the back as well, switch at the back. Very easy to you know, turn it on. Very popular at parties and when people come over for a bit of a play. If you want me to try out any particular game and show it working, just let us know, and I can do a separate video for you.